Quilters, today's show is all about the recent quilt festival in Long Beach, California.
Stay tuned for some highlights of the AccuQuilt team's trip there.
Hey Quilters, it's Pam Heller from AccuQuilt. Welcome to Long Beach Quilt Show. Woo! Hi, I'm Pam Heller, AccuQuilt's cutting expert.
And I'm Erica Botker, AccuQuilt's creativity expert.
All right, Quilters, welcome to today's special event called On the Go 2023 Trip to Long Beach, California. Today, we're sharing a virtual look at the events that took place during the recent International Quilt Festival.
That's right. We'll be joined by a special guest, Carolina Moore, as well as a few new and veteran quilters. I can't wait to hear what all they had to say.
Oh, me neither, Erica. All right, we have plenty more in store, including special prizes and a look at some of the breathtaking quilt exhibits.
Plus, that interview with Carolina Moore. So let's kick off our special event by hearing what Carolina had to say.
Carolina is an award-winning quilter, pattern designer, author, YouTuber, and notions inventor. She lives in sunny San Diego, California. Check out what we discussed. Hey Quilters, we are here at the Long Beach Quilt Show, and I'm so excited. This is the amazing Carolina Moore. We're going to have her tell us a little bit about herself, and then this amazing process to make scrappy quilts. So take it away.
So I'm Carolina Moore. I'm a quilt pattern designer and notion inventor and a lover of all things quilting. I've been quilting since I was 12. I just turned 43, so it's over 30 years that I've been quilting.
Amazing.
And one thing that I know about quilters is that when we find something we love, we have to tell everyone about it. And I love that about quilters, and I do it too. So I discovered this product called scrap tape. You can ask your local quilt shop about it and see if they'll bring it in. Scrap tape comes in multiple sizes, but what you do with scrap tape is you can take all of your scraps and use this to turn them into quilts. Because I used to, all right, I'm gonna be a little embarrassed here, but I used to take all my scraps and I would put them in flat rate boxes and just ask whoever wanted them, I'd send them out. And I would even pay the shipping because I had scrap guilt. I had all these beautiful scraps, but the thought of having to like sit there and cut all these teeny tiny scraps into all these little usable pieces and like looking, okay, is this piece big enough to fit on this, 2.5-inch die? Where am I gonna, it was too much for me, so I just sent all my scraps away. But now none of us have to do that because I'm gonna show you how you can use scrap tape to make these beautiful quilts. Okay. When you cut your pieces on your AccuQuilt, sometimes you have leftover pieces, and anything bigger than an inch you can use on scrap tape.
Okay.
So this is what scrap tape looks like when it's unrolled or unwrapped out of the package. And all you do is take your first piece, put it right side up, and it doesn't matter what angles they're at, you just want straight edges.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take our other piece and put it on.
So it's similar to foundation paper piecing.
Yes,
right?
but even easier because you don't have to worry about lines, you don't have to print anything ahead of time, you're just stitching through the 3 layers.
Okay.
So you would stitch a 1/4 inch seam allowance right on here.
Okay.
And actually, it can be a 1/4 inch-ish. It doesn't need to be a perfect seam allowance.
Okay.
You just want a straight line, and then you flip this over, and then you would press this.
Okay.
It's that simple. I like using a seam roller to press this. You can use a low heat iron, but high heat, it'll melt this scrap tape.
Okay.
Because scrap tape is not a fusible, but it's actually a water soluble interfacing that when we're done is going to wash away. So unlike paper piecing where you have to tear out your papers, there's nothing to tear out at the end of this.
Gotcha.
So you're going to keep adding more and more fabric, and as you do that, you get something that looks like this right here.
Oh my goodness, how beautiful is this?
So you can pick your favorite colors. I like doing, you know, an all pinks, or you can,
Oh, yes.
or especially if you have the scraps left over from a quilt, you know they're already going to go together because they were all already in the same
Right.
quilt together.
Okay.
So this is the big 13-inch scrap tape.
Okay.
And what I did is I cut a length a little bit bigger than the length of my die.
Okay.
And I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to line up this fold with the fold, or with the line right here on my
Right.
die, because then I know that I'm going to have a beautiful straight set of strips,
Right.
and no V's or notches in my strips.
Right.
And I'm going to make sure it goes all the way down to the other end. But if you have anything left over here on the other end,
Right.
what you would do is you would fold it up, and I'm going
Right.
to stand up so I can see this really well. And you would line it up with this line right here.
There you go.
Because, and this is that fun quilt math that doesn't actually involve numbers.
Right.
It's the math that says if this line is straight and this line is straight, because AccuQuilt designed these lines perfect relative to these lines, all your strips are going to be perfectly straight.
Perfect.
Was that a lot of words?
No, that made so much sense. though. No, because I feel like sometimes quilters have that problem of how do I get not mountains in the middle?
Yes. And all you do is you line your fold up with this line, and then you line a fold up with this line if you need to flip anything over.
Okay.
So now we're going to put our mat on top, and I'm going to put you to work. And we're just going to run this right through the machine. And you can use any size strip die for this, depending on what size you want your scrappy strips to be. So
that was my question.
we give this a rub, right?
Give it a love. Slide,
And
don't lift, because it's so humid here.
there we go. And now you have these scrappy strips,
Okay, ta-da is the word we use.
right?
Okay, so quilters, think about this. We talk about scrap busting and stash busting, and this is perfect.
And if you want longer strips, you just take two ends. Let me pick, because these two ends are the same. So I'm
Right.
just gonna pick two ends that are different, right sides together, stitch across, and then I have just a continuous strip. And you can make your own jelly rolls, your own
Right.
pre-cuts this way.
Right.
Any size strips you want, because AccuQuilt has all the different size strip
18
dies.
sizes of strip dies.
18 sizes, I did not know that.
I know. We need to make sure you get them all.
Right? I need to collect some more.
Yes.
I am slacking. So this is the blinged out baby lock.
It is the only one in the world.
Her name is Vacation,
Yes.
because my machines are Saturday and Sunday, because I sew on Saturday and Sunday. Then I have a baby lock Sashiko machine that's
Okay.
called Days that End in Y, and this is Vacation because of course you have to sew on vacation.
You do.
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Okay, look at this finished project.
So this is just scraps cut into 2.5-inch strips and background fabric cut in 2.5-inch strips and put together
Isn't it fabulous?
to make a beautiful scrappy quilt, right?
You don't need a pattern, you just need to cut
Okay,
strips.
So I do actually have a pattern
or
for
you
this.
can get Carolina's pattern.
If you want to make it this exact size, but
Yes.
because some people are comfortable with a pattern, but if you're comfortable without a pattern, you don't need a pattern to make that. You
Okay.
absolutely don't.
Now, tell us if people want to follow you on social media, how do they find you?
Okay, so I'm Carolina Moore. Anywhere. Just
Yes.
if you type in Carolina Moore on YouTube, you'll find me.
M-O-O-R-E.
Moore. If you type in Carolina Moore on Instagram, I'm there as Craft More. It'll show up.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
I'm online as always. Expect more with 2O's.com.
Right. And she has an Etsy shop, so you can check that out, right? Or a
So,
website.
I have a shop, Carolina Moore Patterns.
Perfect.
So if you want to find scrap tape, ask your local quilt shop
Yes.
first. Local quilt shops are a national treasure, and we want to save them. So
We do.
ask them. If they don't carry it, most of them will special order it for you. But in that rare instance where you can't find anyone, I do carry scrap tape on my site, CarolinaMoorePatterns.com.
Now, Carolina not only makes quilts and scrappy things, but you are known for boxed bags. Is that correct?
I do a lot of bag making as well. Yes.
She is a bag maker. Now, since we're here at the Long Beach Quilt Show and we're here with Carolina Moore,
Yes.
do you not think that you and AccuQuilt, we should maybe collaborate?
AccuQuilt does amazing things with quilts. I
Yes.
think y'all should be doing amazing things with bags as well. Yes.
Okay, we're gonna look into that because
All right, this
we
is a
think
plan.
we should be working together.
I want to hang out with you more.
I know, right? All the time. Okay, Erica, you know, the only thing I enjoy more than getting to talk to quilters
Yes?
is giving things away.
Oh.
How about we give away $100 in AccuQuilt reward points to a lucky viewer who registered for today's event?
I think that's a great idea. The lucky registered viewer who's winning is, drum roll please, it's Joe F. from Claremore, Oklahoma.
Congratulations. I wonder what Joe's going to buy with $100 in reward points.
I don't know.
So many cool things. All right, quilters, there were over 24 different exhibits at the Quilt Show, and we have to show you some of our absolute showstoppers.
All right, here are some of the stunning floral, animal, and outdoorsy quilts.
Okay, so look at these, Erica. These are like pieced quilts, but look at they have thread
Oh my goodness.
that make all the difference. Look at how detailed they are.
Beauty is in the blues, yes it is. Oh, stunning.
And they're huge,
Yeah, oh really?
really huge.
Okay,
This
so-
one was one of my favorites because I love to see flowers in the desert.
And I see several of these, or all of these are by Andrea Brokenshire.
Mm-hmm.
Okana. Oh, all kinds of flowers, really.
Right. And bright, beautiful colors. Look at this one with chilies.
Oh,
Chili
I
beans.
love that. Oh, such gorgeous iris. My gosh, her iris, it looks like they're real.
And this one was beautiful. It's a Christmas poinsettia.
It's like you're seeing the texture of the leaves. My
Right.
goodness. Oh, that dahlia.
And this one was so beautiful because it's dogwoods, and I love those as flowers.
Oh, pretty. Oh my gosh, the stargazer lily is stunning. The detail is amazing.
Right,
Pam.
right.
I can only imagine how stunning they were.
Now this was Wildfire Flower Garden, and it was stitched and pieced by someone else.
Oh, these are wonderful. Oh, look at that. Very, very impressionistic.
And I feel like these must have been like foundation piecing.
Yes. Okay, now this again, look at the texture in those leaves. Ooh, Van Gogh's flowers.
And look at the tulips garden. Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that a great take? Oh, boy, those are stunning. Those irises, look at those colors.
And again, there's that dogwood look. This was one of my favorites just because it was so simple.
Yes, hummingbird garden. I love the hummingbird in there. Ooh, I like this one.
Now this one is textured and it has layers of fabric.
You can see three-dimensional. This one was very layered too. Oh, look at this. Now this is like a very modern take on a classic.
Right.
Okay, so we've switched to landscapes now.
And look at the one in Florida. Isn't that so pretty?
Oh, it is. Oh, blooming tundra.
I
That
feel
is
like, again, those are
gorgeous.
foundation piecing.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this one.
The quilting on that.
Right. And the detail here is so pretty with the trees.
Oh my goodness, look at the detail on that. Quilting again, just absolutely stunning with curves. Oh, cherry blossoms.
Oh, I feel like you can make those with strips and squares.
Yes. Oh, that's neat. Tennessee autumn. Oh, that's like a photograph.
Now these are fur, fangs, feathers, and fins.
Oh my goodness, there we go. The beach.
This one is great.
Oh, that is one
Armadillo
heck
and the cow.
of an armadillo.
Look at how fun.
Pointless parroting.
And this one was really fun because I love the border, right, to make it shadowy.
Oh,
And the whale.
These are amazing, Pam. Magpie, oh, like the feathers.
Look, hexagon English paper
Oh,
piecing.
yes. Wow, beauty queen.
Yes. And isn't it stunning?
Wow, the detail.
This
Oh,
one was one of my favorites.
Beauty of diversity. What a great title.
Jellyfish.
Oh my. These are just
I mean, just
remarkable. Oh,
how
the
different they
detail.
all were, right?
So different. Boy, they look like paintings, some of them.
Right. or photographs.
Yes.
This one very much looks like painting,
Oh, the eagle. Wow.
right? And the quilting makes such a difference on so many of these,
Yes. Speaking of quilting.
right? This one's beautiful. And the fish.
Oh, gosh, the colors. Oh.
Look at the elephants. And this one's beautiful because it's pieced, but look at that intricate.
Oh, my goodness. Those are like penguin.
Yeah.
Getting another tattoo.
And these are so diverse in their techniques and in their
Yes.
color. This one's black and white.
Yes.
But look at this one. Some are foundation pieced, some are pieced, fabric pieced.
Right. Oh, that's a stunner.
And this was pretty. You could just make offset strips.
Oh my goodness, the curves.
And the colors of these are so vibrant. Look at these.
Two to tango.
I love this one a lot.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Those are absolutely stunning.
Well, and it was so cool because they're all so different, right?
Right.
I mean, when I look at it, I think, well, I could use strips here, I could use hexagons here, but a lot of it was so intricate where you're just cutting tiny little
pieces.
Yeah, it was
It's
beautiful.
amazing.
All right, quilters, after seeing those quilts, I had a chance to talk with a quilter who loves our most recent Die to Try series, as well as she helped out at our retailer's booth. It was a blast doing so. All right, quilters, we're here at the Long Beach Quilt Show. Tell me your name.
Robin Hawksworth, and I'm from Bakersfield, California.
She's so excited to be
I
here.
am.
So fun.
Especially get to see you in person.
We're so excited you're here. Okay, you bought the fox die here, but it has a great story. You want to tell the story?
I was so excited when it came out, and I put it in my basket, and then my husband, who loves to play with these things as much as I do, sidetracked me. And then I got excited when the teapot came out, and I went to pay for it and realized my fox was and it was out of stock. So guess what I have in my hand? I'm excited.
Leaving Long Beach with a fox.
With a fox.
We're having a great time. Thank you so much for coming by the booth.
Oh, I'm so glad I got to see you. Okay.
There were dots everywhere.
Everywhere. But
Everywhere.
good to see you're taking on the challenge of getting the next generation involved.
It was so fun. We hosted a kind of a booth, but we had like a lounge area. And so we invited quilters to come and, use their dies and cut a little fun project, which I think was great. And it was super fun to show how kid-friendly
Yes.
the AccuQuilt system can be. And speaking of which, I think we should help another lucky registered viewer get their hands on some new dies to make projects with their little ones.
I think that is a good idea. The next winner of $100 in AccuQuilt reward points is, drum roll please. It's Jill L. from Tuscumbia, Alabama. I hope that's how you
Congratulations.
pronounce
I
it.
know. Jill, you're going to love that. You're just going to love that.
All right, I think we need to see some more quilts, Pam.
We have so many more lovely quilts to showcase.
All right, now these truly combine fabric with art to create captivating quilts. See for yourself. Okay, Best of the West is this group.
This one was fun with the cactus.
Oh, yes.
But look at that.
Ooh, the designs. I love those designs. Oh, that's stunning. Oh
Look
my
at this.
gosh, the detail work in
Right.
that.
Right? Line circles.
Oh, I feel like I can see our flowering snowball there. Beautiful roses.
And
Oh,
just
now
all
that's
of these.
a classic
Yeah.
applique look.
Yeah.
That's, wow, talk about bright sunshine. Hunter Star.
Hunter Star
There's
right
a die
there.
for that.
And this one was beautiful, just the intricate. Oh, look. We have a die for that.
Yes, grandmother's fan.
There. And look, Marble
Marble
Madness.
I love that. Honey, I shrunk the quilt.
Yes. These were like mini quilts.
Oh my goodness.
And they were
the
so
detail of
fun.
The quilting is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, and how it makes that 3D look, right? The
Right.
quilting makes
Quilting
the
is
piecing.
making the design, yes.
Yeah, look at
Oh
how
my
cool
gosh.
this is.
Oh, pineapple.
Pineapple is beautiful. So many little pieces.
Mission Impossible.
So many pieces.
That does look like Wedgwood. Oh my gosh.
Doesn't it? And this one was beautiful because it adds those flowers.
Miko Friedel.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I think a couple of years ago, did an interview with
Yes.
her.
Oh, these are stunning. That reminds me of Pickle Dish.
Look
Oh.
at that one.
Oh my gosh.
There we go, pineapple.
Pineapple again. I'm still saying, oh.
So
Pickup
these are
sticks.
in the American tradition. Look at
Oh,
those,
that's
Dear
a
Jane.
Dear Jane, yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, fashionista quilter, that.
I love them.
Okay, oh,
So many to look at.
I could look at these all day. Look how tiny those stars.
Really modern quilts, which I love. And an improv one, which I love as well, the bright
Yeah.
colors. Turn dash.
Oh, I do love a good churn dash.
And look at that one.
I love how they take some of those classic quilt elements and turn them into such a modern look, like with this one.
Right. That green is beautiful.
Crossed on the persimmons.
Look at this one.
Oh,
Such colorful quilts like
Yes.
this one.
beautiful ladies, yes they are. Okay, Artist's Journey by Evolving Threads. So this has got a lot with the quilting, right?
Right. And they're tiny, tiny little mini quilts. So
Oh,
look
it's
at that.
stunners. So really the quilting is helping to paint the whole picture.
Right, right. And those tiny little pieces. I love the ones with the buttons.
That's adorable. Oh my gosh, is that
know.
pieced?
It is.
Oh.
Look at them all. That one's so pretty.
That was then, this is now, I like that.
Again, all the different techniques and the different colors and
Galaxy.
yeah.
On the sea, look, under the sea. The Princess and the Peas.
Isn't that fun?
I love that. Oh, the sea turtle.
Chickens
Oh,
and
such
ducks.
Amazing designs.
Right, and I mean, I just think that to me is just so much part of it, right? Is the
Right.
the original designs and how they made them. Look at those pieces.
Oh my goodness. These are amazing.
Cam's pickup truck.
There you go. There you go. Oh, look at the rocks. They're so realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the tiny little house. Those little
Square on
raindrops.
points.
Yes. Just the undulating, the quilting, and everything working together. Those little bees and butterflies.
But look at how tiny
Look how
that one.
three-dimensional that is. I've seen that Lynn Hanna in a
Yes.
couple of them,
Yes.
and Jennifer Bowling.
We should have asked our
Sue Grafton.
Yes.
She's actually from Southern California, I think. So
There you
that's
go.
appropriate. Relax. I love that.
And we've met quite a few quilters who have, Queen Elizabeth II. This was great because the Queen just died earlier in the year.
Oh my
Look
goodness.
at the monarch
these are
one.
stunning. Oh,
Pop art.
Pop Art Lilibet, her nickname.
Yep.
Time for tea. That's adorable.
Look at how fun these are.
Word salad.
Okay. Look at these. Girls' night out or in.
And there you go.
Look at how fun they are. I love the word salads one because they just
Fashionista in quarantine. Boy,
that
that's
is us. That is us. I like it because the words are there. You know, they pulled them off of different fabrics.
That's great. I love that.
We should do that one time. We should find words. You know how I love fabric with words.
She does love fabric with words.
But I think that would be fun because you could just totally make a mini quilt and just do different words on it.
Words.
We
All
should
right.
try that.
I think we should go back to that footage we were seeing of the lounge because I know they kept you pretty busy in that area.
We did.
We sponsored that area at the show, and you had a fun project that you were helping quilters and crafters with there, right?
We did. We celebrated Christmas in July.
Excellent.
So what we did was we allowed, if you came to the lounge, you could cut craft foam ornaments.
Okay.
So this is our holiday medley die. This is the die that we took with us, but you could also use the holiday or the ornaments die and lots of different dies that we use.
Yeah, you use Holiday Medley because our Go Ornaments die that we just had up on the screen had not launched yet.
It was still a
But
secret.
you can always make an ornament out of a different shape, like a tree or some holly or a snowflake. So that's what you were doing.
Yep, so we had craft foam that we pre-cut, so you could either cut a tree or a snowflake.
Okay.
And then I, in my spare time, would just cut circles.
I see.
And we used this die because it had those two different shapes.
Yes.
You can make hollies if you wanted
This is
to.
a great die. I think every quilter needs this die for their crafting, if nothing else, because it does make gorgeous ornaments. It's such a fun project. And of course, I love the Go Ornaments Medley die now that it's out, but it doesn't have to be an ornament shape always to make an ornament or to make a card or, let me play with circles.
Yes,
May I?
You may play with circles.
Oh, good.
So we took
They're kind of
craft
fun to
foam
pop
and
out.
we took glue sticks. And it was great because we really wanted to encourage the next generation of quilters to come in and use our dies and cut.
Oh, yes.
And it was so funny because I want you to know, Erica, we probably had 20 teachers that came that were quilters that came through the booth and like, I have that die, I had no idea you could cut craft foam with it.
Oh, my goodness.
And I was like, oh my goodness, you could do cardstock, you could do felt. We talked about all the things.
All the things you could make. These would be great for, you know how they always, you have little craft projects that they make to take home for mom and dad. These would be great because they would have such a great finished product.
Yeah. And think about using it with our embroidery downloads because we have free embroidery downloads.
Yes, we
so
do.
you can make quick holiday gifts like aprons, and Erica loves a good tea towel.
I do.
Don't forget about teaming up with our new Go Tree Skirt Wedge tie.
Yes.
We keep running out of that one, but trust us, Santa's got elves working away on a new shipment. And that one was super fast and easy. We had a couple of, last month we had a big show about it and gave you some tips and tricks on how to cut it.
And there's so many other great holiday dies. But Pam, I want to see more quilts.
Yeah, it's amazing. All right. Now, while there were so many amazing quilts at the show, we have a special selection picked by members of our team.
Okay, here are their favorites.
Look at this. The celebration of color is one of my favorites.
Prickly Warrior Princess. I just love the title. Ooh.
I feel that applies to you and I.
Prickly Warrior Princess.
Yep.
Starry Night. Oh.
Look at how pretty these are.
Len Gibney's been all about curves lately. Have you noticed that? I see red. Road leading home. Oh, that's cool.
That one was so fun. And I love how they're also scrappy sometimes. You know, you look at them and it's just different colors. This one was beautiful.
Oh, that is.
Our good friend Luke Haynes makes quilts like that.
Yes, and I'm fascinated by them. Murphy's Monster. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
That one is just such a
Glorious.
burst of color.
Inner Cube. Wow.
There we go.
Oh, I love that.
This one was actually one of my favorites. I thought about using grandmother's fan. I had
Yes.
a version of it.
Art Deco dinner. Oh, look at this. This is like the pickle dish meets the wedding ring.
Yes.
Dyeing party. Oh,
Look at how fun that was.
oh, gosh, this is great. Mod Tiki. Red and red adjacent.
This one was so pretty with the grass.
Oh, it is. You can almost feel the breeze.
Connect the dots.
That's neat.
This one was
Crisscross stars. Those
so
are
pretty.
stunning.
And this one is just tiny little pieces, Erica.
Sierra Nevada deconstructed. That's cool.
This one was so bright. All the reds I could find.
Oh,
I want to make a quilt just so I can name it.
yes, they have fabulous names. Oh, this is a great take on a log cabin.
Yep, there is a die for that. It's one of our most popular
Oh, that
dies.
woven look. That looks like strips to me.
Or
Speaking of
ribbons.
strips, yes.
18 sizes of strips. You could
Oh,
totally make
that
those chevrons.
zigzag. Ooh,
Isn't that pretty?
that's cool.
I love how one person makes them and the other quilts them.
Yes.
Lots of quilters and lots of constructors.
Right, right. Well, they're different skill sets.
Right.
They are definitely, oh, look at that quilt.
Okay, so here's modern abstract.
And mini challenge. Wow.
Cubes, they spelled that wrong. It's spelled with a
We
Q.
spell it differently where we come from.
Isn't that one fun?
Where's with round? Oh, that is.
And again, the quilting on it makes all the difference.
Right. Peach umbrella time. Again, you're right. The quilting on it. You're seeing all of that. And these were small mini quilts again.
Uh-huh. And a great way to just start. I feel like if you're doing an improv quilt, boy, you should just start with a little mini quilt. Triangles, we have those for days.
Oh, fun. Oh, the
quilting.
colors. Yes.
The quilting is amazing.
Quilt sew thread. Rectangle interrupted. Now that's an interesting name.
All these modern quilters, I love them.
Dancing spheres. You know those circular and curved designs. Here they are again. Even curved corners, but not, so they're not circles, they're not squares.
Right.
Okay, we're moving to the sporting life.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's very realistic.
Again, it's like the Luke Haynes method. Look at how fun that is.
Wow, that's like a photograph. Oh my goodness, those were just stunning.
And I think that, again, we talk about this all the time. One of the great things about a quilt show is that everything's different.
Yes.
You know, you can give people the same theme and the same,
Right.
you know, general parameters.
Same kind of challenge.
And quilters are going to make a million
Totally
different
different.
ones. All right, our good friends at Shannon Fabric gave us some fabric selections to give away. So let's look inside our fabric mailbox and see what they sent.
All right, if it's from Shannon, it's gonna be
No
soft
way,
and-
we do not have to give this away.
What?
Well, wait till you see.
Oh
This
my
has
goodness.
baseballs.
Baseball and so this fits in with that last section that we just had with sports.
Yes.
Of course, then unicorns because
Sport,
you know,
yes. baseball
unicorns
and
go
unicorns.
with everything.
Yes, and look at how fun this is. And we talk about Shannon
Baseball is
Fabric
really
and
great.
how that lovely cuddle is
Oh,
perfect
it's so
for the
soft.
backs of quilts and how soft they are.
The fronts of quilts are just to sit and pet. All right, quilters,
Right,
the
see,
first
we have to give
winner,
it away.
I know, of a Shannon Fabric selection is, drum roll please, it's Mary R. from Hemet, California.
Congratulations, Mary. And the second winner of a selection of fabric is, drum roll please, Janet M. from Lombard, Illinois. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Janet.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
You are. Huge shout out to Shannon Fabrics for sponsoring the show, for sharing this wonderful fabric with us to help make it such a great show. Our quilters we know are going to love making projects with this new fabric as well, or sitting and petting it like I was.
There you go. Don't forget, quilters, we have tons of great deals available for you on our website.
Oh, we do. To get your order in, open a new tab in your browser, type in AccuQuilt.com/party to go to the site, see the offers, and place your order.
All right, quilters, it is time for us to get ready for our next show. We hope today's special event was just what you needed to inspire you to create your own work of art and quilted art.
Stay tuned for a montage of even more quilts that were at the show. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching our show. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and look for live events every Tuesday and Wednesday.
You can visit the events page on AccuQuilt's website for more details on upcoming shows. And while you're there, check out the blog for tips, tricks, tutorials, and inspiration galore.
And remember, at AccuQuilt, we help you cut time
so you can quilt more.
Be sure to join me every Wednesday at 12 noon Central Time for AccuQuilt Live. We have tons of fun. Tomorrow is our show and tell for the Shoe Fly Spin Quilt Along. Tune in to see the quilts made by many of you quilters and if you've won a door prize.
And be sure to join us every Tuesday at 12 noon Central Time for launch parties and trunk shows. These events are filled with tips and tricks and more inspiration. Next time, we'll be launching September's Die to Try series die. We're excited for you to join us.